As women, before we get married, God is our husband. He is our first love before loving anyone else. So we say this person is our first love, or this person that I lost my virginity to, or I did this to. That shouldn't have happened, but we sin, so it's okay as long as you repent and ask for forgiveness. But God is our first love. He's the one we are with until He blesses us with our husband, with a man of God, with someone that loves Him unconditionally before loving us. Sometimes you can, be with someone and it's not right at that time. Whew. Emotions. It cannot be. I'm not gonna cry. Even if I cry, I'm gonna continue. You can be with someone and it's not right at the time. You can search elsewhere, you can separate, you can see other people, but once God has blessed you to be with each other, nothing can separate you. Once God has put that person, that woman or that man into your life, and you have prayed and you have prayed, and God has not removed them from your life, and they are still there with positivity and love for you, then you know it's meant to be. It's important not to allow past... Oh God, you know what? Let's take the eyelashes off, because we're going to be real. It's important not to allow past situations to affect your current relationship. Sometimes, we can have hate for someone, but it's important to be able to hold on to that person, understand, and be able to also pray for them. Keep that communication there also. Remove that pain, remove the bad memories from the past relationships, because that is negativity, that is a work of the devil. As it says in the Bible, if he finds a wife, he has found a good thing. Once he finds you, he's found the most amazing thing ever. He's found a woman in God. Genesis 2:24. A man leaves his father and his mother and is united with his wife, and they become one flesh. A man will not leave his mother or his father until God has allowed his eyes to be set on that woman in God. One thing that we also need to realize is that a good relationship, a good marriage does not come from social media. It does not come from, all the pictures. A good relationship is not easy. A good relationship, let me tell you this, comes from going from hard struggles, digging, putting it back in, and digging, going through the hard times. Just because someone has cheated, it's not wrong. Okay, I lied, it's wrong. But once they repent and they've now asked for forgiveness from God, you then forgive them. A good relationship is not cheap. And a lot of us don't want to go through the struggles. We see people on social media and we think, yes, that is the love that I want. But you don't know the struggle behind the camera. You don't know the struggle behind the photo. You guys, when you go through something with someone, you have now eventually come out of that tunnel and can say, yes, we made it. And God was with us throughout that journey. He allowed us to get through this. It was Him that got us through this. And you continue to thank Him. You continue to pray together, pray alone, and just continue to thank Him for the blessings He's put upon your life. As women, we put our partners first, as we are seen to be so nurturing and have that motherly touch. But never blame yourself for someone's mistakes, and it's okay to still stick by someone who is not perfect, who is not what you want. But when you pray for someone, God will change them into the man that He's meant to be. But when you continuously pray for them from a distance, but love them from a distance, and also have that communication, they will grow on their own. And if it's meant to be for you, God will bring them back into your life. There are people that will try and ruin you, but God is always with you. There are people that are waiting for your success, for your love to end. There's people that will be clapping to see me cry. But I'm a child of God, and He is allowing me to heal. The God that I serve is the reason why I'm here today. He still continues to bless me with good health. He still allows me to speak to you guys. He still allows me to speak His word to you. He still allows me to smile as I'm smiling right now after I've teared up. The God that we serve is an amazing God. And He never lets you down. It's important that you know your self-worth comes from God. That He loves you, and He loves you unconditionally, and He loves you more than anyone else will ever love you. He will forgive you every time you sin. There's people that have made mistakes and we have not forgiven. Take this opportunity to speak to someone that you've held a grudge against, or you have not forgiven truly. Pray for them. Pray for your enemies. Pray for the ones that do not have your best interests at heart. Pray that they see the love that you have for God, the love that you have for yourself is amazing. Allow them to see you have no hatred. Allow all the hatred in your heart to be removed. Allow that hatred from the devil to be removed. Allow there to be no negative thought, no devilish thought in your mind for anyone, because we are all God's children. Love is not easy. Loving friends, loving family, being in relationships. And this video went completely out of where I thought it was going to go to, because I had it planned on knowing your worth, and you know, sometimes there's emotions that come out, but I only have God to thank for allowing me to get through this. I'm not ashamed to say I'm a Christian. I'm not ashamed to cry. I'm not ashamed of anything. I'm not ashamed. I just want to say as a last word, if anyone out there feels alone, you know, feels that there's no hope, there's always hope. God is hope. God will always come through, I'm telling you. God never fails. God never fails, ever, 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 ever. At times where I thought, oh, this is it. This is the end. There is no end until God says. We don't know the end. We don't know when it's happening. We don't know if it's today, if it's tomorrow. We don't know if it's next week or next year or 4 years' time. God knows our plans, and it's okay to cry. It's okay to be upset. But always seek God before seeking anyone else, before seeking your friends, your family, your boyfriend, before even speaking to yourself about your issues. Seek God. God is the only one that will answer your questions. Don't know if I'm going to put this video up. Who knows? But if I do, I pray that it helps someone out there. And speaking is kind of my healing. Speaking through God is my healing. I'm really glad I did this video. I don't know what I was saying, but I know I was speaking through God. Okay. Let me get tissue. And I want to say, God bless, take care. This was very emotional and difficult for me to do. But I pray that you see God through anything that you go through, your struggles, your happiness, the good or the bad. Allow God to be at the center and the top of your relationships, your friendships, your career, anything you put your mind to. So please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll speak to you guys in my next video. Bye. Have a brand new start today. Allow God's mercy to strengthen and heal you before starting your routine activities. Receive His healing